My name is Selena, and I've been a teacher for over 20 years. I hold a Level 3A K-8 teaching license, and I have a passion for making learning engaging and accessible. Today, we're diving into the FTCE Middle Grades General Science 5 through 9 Subtest 004, specifically focusing on knowledge of the science learning environment. We'll work through some practice problems that will make you feel confident on your test day. Let's get started. In a school laboratory setting, which of the following is a legal requirement for the handling and care of live organisms? Organisms must be kept in conditions that mimic their natural habitat. Organisms can be released into the wild after the experiment. All organisms must be kept in a locked container at all times. Organisms can be taken home by students, but only with parental consent. Keeping the organisms in a locked container and letting students bring it home are not legal requirements. Releasing it into the wild may be illegal depending on the organism and the location. The correct answer is organisms must be kept in conditions that mimic their natural habitat. The legal requirement for the care and handling of live organisms in a lab setting include keeping them in conditions that mimic their natural habitat as closely as possible. According to state and federal law, what is required for the storage of chemicals in a science lab? Chemicals should be stored in a student-accessible area for ease of use during labs. Chemicals should be stored based on their frequency of use in the lab. Chemicals should be stored according to their hazard class, or chemicals should be stored alphabetically for easy access. Storing chemicals alphabetically by frequency of use or in student-accessible areas does not account for potential hazards and is therefore incorrect. The correct answer is state and federal laws require that chemicals be stored according to their hazard class to prevent dangerous reactions. Which of the following strategies can be most effective to identify student misconceptions in science? Using summative assessments, assigning peer-reviewed homework to the students, providing lectures on topics you feel might be misunderstood, or delivering a pre-assessment quiz. Using summative assessments. These occur at the end of instruction and measure overall learning, but they don't help identify misconceptions before teaching. Assigning peer-reviewed homework. While peer review encourages collaboration, students may reinforce each other's misconceptions rather than correct them. Providing lectures on topics you feel might be misunderstood. This assumes what students struggle with without actually diagnosing their misconception first. A pre-assessment quiz is the correct answer. This allows the teacher to gauge student understanding and identify any misconceptions at the onset. This helps in tailoring instruction to address these misconceptions. While the other options may be part of a teaching strategy, they are not as effective in identifying misconceptions. When teaching the scientific method, what is the most effective way to teach students about the importance of replication in experiments? Having students replicate the same experiment multiple times and compare the results. Assigning students reading on historical experiments where repetition was important. Having students observe the teacher performing an experiment repeatedly. Providing students with a list of experiments that require repetition to get adequate results. Assigning students readings on historical experiments is incorrect. Reading about replication is informative, but hands-on experience is far more effective for understanding its importance. Having students observe the teacher performing an experiment repeatedly. Watching isn't the same as doing. Active participation helps students grasp why replication matters. Providing students with a list of experiments that require repetition. Simply listing experiments doesn't give students firsthand experience in seeing how results can vary. The correct answer is having students replicate the same experiment multiple times. This helps them understand the importance of replication in the scientific method. It allows students to see firsthand the potential variability in results and the need for repeated testing for validation. I hope this practice session has helped you feel more confident as you prepare for the FTCE Middle Grades General Science 5 through 9 Subtest 004. For even more in-depth study resources, head over to study.com. As a member, you'll get access to short, targeted video lessons, personalized study plans, extra study materials, and hundreds of practice questions, just like the ones we covered today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and happy studying.